Hi, chat. How you doing? Hope you've been doing okay on this Tuesday. No, Monday. Fuck. On this Monday morning. Nope, it's noon now. This Monday afternoon. Let us get down to business, shall we? But not necessarily to defeat the Huns. Let's get down to business. To punch some freaking undead things in the face, I guess. I was trying to make a joke with the title. And I think it's okay. All the Evil West titles have been kind of strange. Previously on Evil West, Jesse and Edgar return to Chester's hideout. The father has turned.
Fuck. Bloom. Hey, Bloom. Tell us what happened, son.
You know, they were working together through the Rectoriniae and the blood, the blood with the blood was everywhere.
Amelia.
I couldn't do anything. And I just...
You should have seen how his eyes lit up. Like he finally had someone that spoke his language. And for that person to be William Rentier, I mean, that meant the world to him. It's all my fault. I had no proof that the compound worked. And we made some progress.
It's all my fault.
I felt better, but I gave in to the idea of accomplishment. I wanted it to work.
We all did.
But I should have known better. And it's my area of expertise.
Dad.
You sure you're up for this?
I've been hunting ticks since I was 10. I can track a newborn.
That's not what I meant.
This dude's like vocal performance is like
already.
It's kind of hammy and over the top, but I love it.
Accept that before anyone else gets hurt.
Or anybody else. We should be getting through with this game this week.
Where do you want to start?
Persephone. Chester said
You
that's
don't
where
like
they
the
breed
cold.
bats.
Same way or excessive heat.
I'll let you know when it's done.
I understand that. Frickin'... I just know that, it's always cold in the house. Here. Like, they say it's to save on bills and stuff like that, but no, the actual reason is that one of my roommates, because it's her house, so she's technically the landlord. Landlord loves the cold because she has an excuse to bundle up all the time, and the other guy more or less got used to the cold, so he doesn't mind the cold at all. Meanwhile, Zig and I are freaking freezing our balls off.
No surprise you picked this place to hide.
And so we have to deal with it. Let's see. We got lots of spiders here. Oh, forgot how to play for a minute there. Ah. Forgot how to play for a second. Oh god, I forgot how to play. Okay. Okay, okay. I got it, I got it. I got it, I got it. Everything's coming back. Come on. Come here. Come here. It's just kind of funny that the crossbow was way more effective than the freaking rifle. And, it's like all they want to do is just make sure we keep arrows being popular one way or another, you know? Let's see. Got money over here. Got money over there. Game be like, you like spiders? No? Well, that sucks. Excuse you? Is there somebody I missed? The music is still playing. I don't get it. The music is still playing. The spiders are fireproof. I think the game glitched. Maybe. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Okay, let's try this again. Here's hoping, stop that. There's a setting to turn off the spiders. It's almost like they shouldn't have bothered then, huh? Is there really a setting? Arachnophobia. That's actually kind of funny. Oh my god, I can't handle spiders that don't swarm me. Wow, they're all gone too. That's actually kind of crazy. That is a hilarious. Oh, now they're just... Okay. see how they're all on the wall up there? Oh, Jesus. They're like, it's supposed to add ambiance, and it's like, yeah, well, your ambiance gets in the way. I still despise. I despise everything. You've taken a page from your book and rotating the game, not just playing one and marathoning it. I mean, that's the way to go. I broke the games. I think I broke it with toggling the spiders off and on. God damn it. The fact that the spiders are on the wall is hilarious. Just using the yank as I... Okay. I guess whatever happened last time didn't happen, so we're good now. New perk. Uppercut and touchdown can now send multiple people up. I've been running around with like no HP. Electric combo now contains more punches and speeds up even more. Sure. You also hate when a hot fantasy anime gets unsavory topics is immediately called controversial, like Shield Hero has slavery. Okay, there's slavery in it. Are the slave... Okay, there's slavery in it. Are the slaves any shade of brown? Because those are that's gonna be the main complaint at this point.
Christ, what a maze. Maybe I need to get up high somehow.
Like, what annoys me the most is that people keep putting their American sensibilities on all forms of media, and it's like, my dude, I will say the controversial thing of slavery happened. Everyone knows it happened. Everyone knows it happened. People aren't denying that it happened. Sometimes you gotta let this shit go, man. Like, just be happy. And no, I'm sorry, working a job in today's society does not make you a fucking slave. mean, it also just remembers the whole case of whatever around when people were bitching about Final Fantasy
That
16.
machinery over there might be useful.
Bitching about Final Fantasy 16 not having black people in it, and it's like, well, it is a story about persecuting a group of people for something about them that they cannot control. And I think the logic behind people crying about there were no black people in it, there's like, oh, I get it. You're completely fine with these unsavory subjects so long as it's not happening to black people. Like, oh my god. Fucking TV show, get over it. Fantasy bros have different laws and customs. Well, at one point someone out, like, I remember seeing somebody complaining about, there's like this D&D something or another. It's a role-play game, basically, where you could do pretty much whatever you want. But, one of the main complaints I read was, why is there even an option to have, like, a story about racism and fascism? It's a fucking fantasy story. You don't have to have such topics. It's like, look, if you're doing a role play, D&D, whatever, where everyone is a blood-sucking vampire, I'm sorry, not every blood-sucking vampire has to be a misguided good guy. Like, holy shit. People just don't want conflict in any other genre, in any of their content, and it's very stupid. It's just people looking, it's just go by the people who act like it's the Civil War era. Like, there are people out there who will never truly be happy.
Bingo.
The people who will never be happy, there are people who will never be happy, or there will be people who, like, they prop themselves up as, I'm looking at the bigger picture, people don't seem to understand that, never forget. And it's like, there's never forget, and there's never forgive, never forget, but you can move the fuck on. You can move on with your life, you can move on from your life, and no one is saying you have to forget being wrong.
Your scent is stripped of doubt. It's strong, confident.
Spare me your damn tricks. Where are you?
Oh yeah, we got a Gatling gun last game. Not this shit again. You gotta ignore ignore everything, take out the beavers. Also, it's like a futile thing to try and make people think any different of their anime. People don't look at anime, like anime in particular. I'm not talking about the American stuff, like the American Netflix stuff. Anime in particular, people do not watch.
I can offer you so much more. I don't understand why you're hesitating.
Freaking people aren't gonna watch their Japanese anime to be reminded of the real world, because anime focuses on telling a good story instead of, you know, making real world comparisons over and over and over again. And then you got these people wondering why their projects and stuff never work out, why they don't make, how come our stuff is, it's like, how dare my show on Netflix not do well compared to the licensed anime? Like, even the Netflix anime. Because at one point someone was trying to say, well, Netflix has anime too. I'm like, yeah, paying to host an existing anime on Netflix doesn't make it does not make it a Netflix product. I'm sorry, but no. That's not how that works. Okay. Apparently, if your characters are made black and part of the show was emphasized by slavery run by vampires, you know, like, Victor and Maria go burr. Yeah, I think, which character? I don't even know which character it was. But it was an existing character, and they made her black, and apparently she's super OP and very strong, and I'm like, I have yet to watch Nocturne yet. I was gonna watch it with Zizagu, but we might end up.
It's like a contagion, stronger than life and death. Don't you want to taste it?
Show yourself.
She was an NPC in Rondo of Blood. Which one was it? Annette? Because I think Annette was like Richter's girlfriend or something. He originally was trying to go save, and then he ended up saving Maria also, if I recall correctly. Lightning tornado. Oh, what the hell? Electrically augmented explosive spawned a temporary pocket-sized electric whirlwind. This game got insane really fast. You're like, okay, have some electric charged bullets. You're like, have some electric charged bullets. Here's some freaking, here's a flamethrower. Here's an electric shotgun. Going for heal. What the hell? Okay, I guess the game glitched out. Because I was absolutely firing my flamethrower and my pistol at the same time. That's actually kind of cool. This game is actually cool when glitches happen. All I know is, based on what I understand, they apparently made Annette way more relevant than just being Richter's girlfriend that Richter had to save, and I heard mixed reviews about Nocturne, but then most of the people I saw praising the game, praising the anime, never played the games or know the context from the game, so I take their opinions with a grain of salt, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna act like I know all of Castlevania lore, but like, when there seems to be a running theme in media, you can't help but notice such things. Laptop card is busted. Time to repair.
Don't be afraid, son.
Don't be afraid, son. Damn.
And suddenly, instead of fearing death, I found new life. I saw the world in a different way. I discovered my true family. All I had to do was open my heart and understand. And here I am. No longer a cripple, but stronger than ever.
Wow. Coward. I didn't find the first writing either. You still
I
meant...
sense your determination. You're finally growing up.
Cool. Cash. Nice. Ah, my spleen.
I hate spiders.
You think they would have done something with it?
And I hate bats.
Hate is such a strong... She said, hoe is such a strong term. I'm somewhere between anatomical sale associate and high maintenance girlfriend. Can't you be positive about my growth?
I used to dream that someday you'd find your way to walking the path I worked so hard to lay down for you. You don't need to do that anymore.
This dude's literally like, I'm your father. Well, I will listen to your father. No. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Wow. Everyone else. Freaking Naruto. So, are we gonna get any screen time? If it's out of any pressure, and I'm sure if you put any pressure on it, you shared it on the table, and your laptop sits on it, tilts down. Oh, that's no good. It's your body, someone you like. It's your body, someone you like, has the right to touch you in a way or a place that makes you feel good. So what do? First you say, thanks.
Gotta get to the other side. Oh, something knocked out the power supply. Let's see.
Let us see. Let us find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. 3. Hello, Zavoto. How you doing? We got crystals and a glamour and something else up here, I guess. Gotta move around. And then let's see. I don't have to do a whole running gauntlet to get back to the one thing, huh? Now we wait. Ah, I get it now. Getting closer, and this game does the rule of 3. This game either does like the rule of 3 or the rule of 5s, but it's been hella inconsistent.
This should work.
Cool. I sure hope there isn't a giant monster on the other side that I'd have to fight, because that would suck right now.
progressive. Look at us, designing trinkets and contraptions to mimic the gods.
Huh. Great, it's another one of these guys, huh? Being attacked on all sides is not fun. As I aim poorly. Hold still. Fine, I'll do it this way. Fuck. Okay. I guess we have to use the rifle there because it's just faster that way. Hold still. Oh my god. You take care, Bloodwolf. God damn. Jesus. There's so much. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna wait, let my shit recharge, because obviously I'm doing something incorrectly. Unless they don't recharge outside of combat, and if that's the case, that's really freaking stupid. Actually, that would explain a lot. this guy up there taking pot shots. If I wanted to dodge roll around so much, I'd play a Souls game. Oh God! Am I done? Oh, thank God.
Just like me.
Holy shit. Lightning bolts respond during supercharged mode and can randomly damage enemies. Well, that's cool, but that friggin' sucked ass. Like, holy shit. They're like, okay, we're gonna have you fight this enemy type. Okay, okay, you're getting good at it. Okay, we're gonna insert a new enemy type. Okay, now we're gonna insert 3 of these new enemies at you, and then we're gonna insert every single enemy type. I mean, part of me could say that they're actually
delivery.
To face the fear of death, we distract ourselves with rituals. We believe these practices lend us strength and harden our resolve. We assume that these rules and traditions are what keep us moving forward and will eventually lead us to greatness. But they do the exact opposite. They reinforce the hierarchy and the powers that be. The sobering truth is, the system doesn't respect ambition. Everything's
the system doesn't respect ambition.
I see that now. I see I was bound by the rules others imposed on me. And I now realize if I am to achieve anything, I must break free.
Coward.
Yeah, another one of your glamour tricks.
Okay, well,
This new world needs the strong to guide the weak. We can still walk this road together.
this world has forgotten true power. Get off the damn stool, fool. You need to save the world.
This is how we leave our mark on the face of the world.
Okay, Damn, that sounds like a... Wait, do I not need to find the thing? Oh wait, I gotta activate it, and then it'll tell me where the things are, right? Oh, never mind. It's just...
Without my gauntlet, you're nothing but a man. Fragile, human.
Well, yeah. How else do you think you could be power tripping this hard? Without my gauntlet, you're powerless to stop me. What, is he gonna take it away from me? Actually, that would kind of suck.
Well, there they are. Children of the night.
This is supposed to be... a castle, the Cracklevania?
To my son Jesse, I know I wasn't a good father. I was too busy trying to save the world to make time for you. That made you feel like I didn't care, that you weren't good enough. The truth is, it was me who wasn't good enough.
It was me!
I failed everyone. After all I'd done, after all the death and mayhem, innocents were still being murdered. I couldn't put an end to it. Evil walked among us, and I couldn't even protect our own home. The truth is, I always hoped you'd achieve more than me, that one day you'd be able to take great pride in your accomplishments. You still have time.
Of course I do.
Don't. My time is done.
Wait. God damn it, I missed another letter. Like, this game is like the most unfriendly backtracking. Like, you want to backtrack and find all the files? Be prepared to replay the entire stage. That's not fun.
Trusted my genius up to now. Think, Jesse.
Think, Jesse.
I ever hurt you.
Think, Jesse, think.
Trust me, and you won't need any augmentations that imitate power. There is no weakness on this side. Join us.
Join us. Join me. And together.
Be part of the elite.
Join me. And together.
I will not let you go into the unknown alone. All we have to do is let her in. She makes us strong.
There is no us.
There is no us. Jesse!
Listen to their song, son. This is the final frontier. A final choice. Forget gauntlets and cheap electrical tricks. All that truly stands between us and godhood is a drop of blood.
Is that the same choice you gave to Virgil?
Virgil didn't matter. He had no place in the future. Think of what you can achieve with the power we've been handed.
This dude.
You are worth more than any of them. I cannot apologize for progress. You would adapt, or you die.
I've heard those words before. She's in your head.
Enough of your petulance! I am your father! If you won't come willingly, I will make you! Let's see what you learn!
Oh, Lord. Woo!
Take it up! You still have a choice! I taught you how to shoot!
Ba-da-bum. Jesus. Why did I say...
Do so! This is unbelievable! This is the last chance you see! Do so! I never felt so alive! That's not fast enough!
Ah! Light!
I should have been more strict!
Okay. I missed.
Such power! Take some! Still have a choice!
Oh, that's huge.
You're done! Last word! You're done, son! You would have been so much more fun!
I missed. Ah, my legs. Jesus Christ. Hang on one sec. Ah, wrong one. There we go. Okay. Yo, we have mid-boss fight checkpoints? Let's go! I wish that other boss I did had that. Oh my god.
This is the last chance, Jesse. You see how fast I become?
My goodness. Oh, Lord. Never felt so alive. I think the freaking leech attack is kind of.
I failed you once. I won't do it again. This is your last lesson, son. Let's see what you've learned. Take some. Still have a choice.
Oh, come on. Oh, great. On to the next new phase thing.
You how to shoot.
I taught you how to shoot. Ooh, Lord. There.
Let's see what you've learned.
Gotcha. Sure, you killed me 7 times, but hey.
We could have achieved great things.
13. Jesus.
We did. But then you died.
It'll take more than bullheadedness to find her.
Carmine, we'll stop her before she reaches DC.
I taught you well after all. You just pray it was enough.
Okay. You just pray it was enough. He's totally not going to come back to life. Oh, no. Never mind. Oh, no. Never mind. We're good. Here I am thinking, oh, that's kind of lame. I've got your back one way or another.
What's it say, Mr. Gravener?
William Rentier is dead, kid. Jesse needs us in Carmine. Looks like we're robbing a bank. Fire up the airship, Blue.
Well, technically, sir, it's a lighter-than-air vessel that... Wait, what about Mr. Harrow? Won't it be upset that we've stolen his government-issued vehicle?
Harrow can suck my...
Fat dick?
Yeah, exactly, kid.
I like how they're not even fucking... They didn't even bother to censor it that time. You could shut my Mr.
It's Rentier! Get her!
Surprise is no longer an option. Take that bank straight ahead. Well, it was straight ahead.
God damn it. Well, Okay, good thing the bank's straight ahead.
Money.
New upgrade. Rifle damage. Sure. I guess I'll shoot her even knowing no bullets won't hurt her.
Road clear. I'll need that. Big ones. Huh. Maybe I could slip around past them.
We already... Are we really gonna act like we didn't know what was gonna happen? But yeah.
Now what? A fucking train?
Yes.
I'm taking it.
Now what? A fucking train? Yes. This is fucking, like, for the kind of combat this game has, it's not optimal. Like, I literally just got here and I already have no health. The fact that they... Oh my god. Like, this is the kind of constant enemy spread I'd see in, like, a more... in a better put-together action game. You got the asshole in the back, and then you have everything attacking you on all sides. Like, I don't know, man. I'm complaining about nothing, honestly, but, like... I can't very well focus on what I need to focus on. goodness. Like, the game is actiony, don't get me wrong. The game is actiony, but it's like, if it makes any sense how I'm trying to say, it's actiony, but for the enemy and not you. Because this combat... Because, like, this combat, at least how it feels anyway, feels like it's absolutely geared to you 1v1ing constantly, and, like, that doesn't really work.
How about some light, gentlemen?
Does that make sense? So 1v1 me, bro, really doesn't work when you have like 4 to 5 heavy enemies all attacking you at once, and then you got the guy in the background. Then you got the asshole in the back with the freaking Gatling gun. And like some of the AoE options in this game only work on like the super skinny enemies that don't get hit stunned by everything. Meanwhile, this can be like, hey, here's three super armored enemies, one of which has a shield. The other ones are just meat sponges. Like, if I got an upgrade that allowed my freaking grapple thingy to hit bigger enemies, to actually snare bigger enemies, that'd be great, but it doesn't. So, and I think this is where the supposed multiplayer is supposed to come in instead of me playing solo, but... So, like, I don't have the means of, just focus the guy in the back first. I can't really do that too well when these guys over here. If shockwave attacks, I think, honestly, if shockwave attacks weren't a thing, actually, like, defensively rolling and shit like that would actually feel good, because it really doesn't. And it's like they want you to freaking... Like... Oh look, the electric Gatling gun upgrade now. Death Ray. Gatling gun shoots forward energy arcs that do higher damage. You can make enemies explode. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry. I think my food is here. Never mind. I thought it were here, but oh well. But yeah, I think I've come to the conclusion that is what my issue is with this game, is that they really want your combat feels like it's supposed to be 1v1, but they really want you to like fight off hordes of shit at once. And for me the kind of gameplay really doesn't work. And like I mentioned before, that's probably where the but like it doesn't work for me. Maybe there's just something I'm not doing correctly. It's like you got all the it's like you got all you have all the fuckers that are standing there, but then all of a sudden you also have the guys, the ones lobbing their freaking and like I've come to the realization that there's a lot of things in the game where if you start doing an animation for something, you end up basically stunning everything around it so that way you can continue your combo. But like it's very inconsistent. Like, you see, like, the little rapid electric punch thing I, like, spam because it's really good. Apparently, if there are other enemies nearby, they get, like, hit stunned or whatever, and they don't attack you because it's basically a cutscene move, let's be real here. But then you have other enemies that are off-screen that didn't get hit by the hit. Then you got other ones on the... who are, like, off-screen, who didn't get hit by the cutscene, and so they can just kill you. It's like, imagine in the middle of a Bayonetta torture attack that everything kept attacking you. That's kind of how this game feels, if that makes sense.
More money. Almost there. Maybe I should want some backup.
Oh look, there are two Gatling guns. There are two Gatling guns now, because, you know... really had to kill them, huh? Fine. It's really not letting me move on until I kill them. Ain't this a joke? Like, I shouldn't have had to kill them. I could have just left.
Felicity, I'm coming.
Fucking maniacs.
Felicity!
Yeah, that was predictable.
Oh my god. Like, the concept of this game is great, but like...
More seals.
Oh, I gotta do some nice shooting text. Why can't I... Why can't I supercharge? Well, I know why I couldn't that time. I'll be honest. I'm kind of just holding forward and hoping for the best.
Now, where's the third one?
Now, where's the third one? Let me just go look for it.
It's disgusting. through.
Let's see. We're almost there. Oh, there we go.
You think your illusions can stop me? Think again!
You think your illusions can stop me? Well, think again.
Debano. The fuck?
Oh wow, the church, the guy at the church was the bad guy all along?
Did you really think she'd be waiting here for you? We all saw you through your father's eyes. And you're just not that important to him.
Where is she?
William considered you a rabid dog. He tried putting a leash on you, but you're just too wild to tame.
Oh, never mind. It's
not anger that drives you, but the fear. You knew you could trust yourself without your father's guidance. You're just a scared little boy.
you're just a scared little boy.
Change. Give up, Jesse Runtier. We've always been one step ahead of you.
Oh, never mind. He's the first guy we fought. I forgot. I forgot about him already.
I know you're sharpening your teeth for the president. You want to turn him. But since I shut down your leech farm and stopped the plague, there's just not enough of you freaks to simply walk into the White House.
What are you doing? No!
His ass.
How does she plan to do it?
No! Stop! Just a failed opera. There's a premiere. President will be there. Exposed. With almost no security. It changes nothing. Washington is too far from here. You'll never make it in time.
Watch me.
Oh wow, how convenient.
There's surely a bunch of her freaks protecting the show. Every bullet counts. Stay focused. We can't allow her to get to the president. Lock and load.
The grand finale. There we go with the raid.
We'll go and look for the president.
Send Felicity our regards.
Let's tear these fanged sons of bitches a new asshole.
Seriously? What happened to Potty Mouth?
Hurry. Mr. Ergo, how you doing, buddy? Oh god. Appreciate the raid. Sorry for the lack of fanfare, I guess. Freaking game is loud as fuck, at least in my ears. God, no one held ever soon. I very much enjoy the game for the most part. I'm really bad at it though, like, holy shit. We're just, well, according to the game, we're at the grand finale of Evil West, so that's nice. Ooh, the game didn't like that. Let's see what we got on here. I must have leveled up twice without realizing it. Kenzie is approaching. Oh, snap. Sorry for being lame. I know you just got here, but I need to grab my food. I'll be right back. Well, that's not any good. Fucking... I'm wondering what I'm smelling. I'm going off camera so I can eat. I'm wondering what I'm smelling. Fucking... My... Like, the bag for my food smells like smoke, if you get what I mean. The food isn't cold in the slightest. It isn't like hot in the slightest, which you know that's gonna happen because people are delivering it to you, but like the TLDR is I shouldn't be getting blasted with what I assume to be weed when I'm opening up my damn food. Like, that kind of annoys me. Good lord. And then he just looks at me like, why did you do that? I'm just in your bed. In your bed. Alright. It's like what I mentioned before. Why do these things have full range? Like, the fact that the bombs go across the entire arena is also dumb. Like, oh my god. Like what I'm supposed to do, clearly. What they clearly want you to do. What they clearly want you to do is knock the little guys into the big guys. But, like, this game is entirely too chaotic to try to do, like, coordinated shit like that, for real. Get it. Now that I have rank 4 supercharge, I have to charge it up all the way, I guess. Because the 3 giant vampire bats weren't enough. Let's add even more little guys. This game does like all the... This game does like all the combat things that people don't like in other games in one. We're gonna mob you in a setting that's... We're gonna mob you in a gameplay loop that only really works. We're gonna constantly mob you. I guess. You have like no health up, dude. Fucking die already. Oh my god. Thank you. Holy shit. Okay, didn't know I could just skip. No, we'll take the lightning tornado, sure. Okay, so tragedy already struck. Okay, the tornado grenade is actually kind of random as fuck, but it's hilarious. I hate those. Let's see. I forgot blast off is a thing. Blast off! Oh boy. Why can't I sprint?
I'm so glad you're here to witness this great change. With the President joining our bloodline, sharing his secrets just like your father did, we cannot be stopped!
We'll see about that.
I tried to make you understand. In order to build something, you need to demolish its past.
Your stupid ambition took everything from me. You turned my father against me and everything he stood for. That was a fate worse than death. I'm here to make sure you won't do the same to anyone else.
And of course the lady vampire has to be more powerful than the male vampire. Oh lord. Jeez, there's like no reacting to this. Good lord. Oh, is this really this is the end of the game, huh? Well, let's see how it goes. Oh my goodness.
It's not pride when you win with the weak. It's mercy.
Yeah, she's got a point there.
Oh, this ain't good.
You can't reach me.
Play the game's prologue. Well, yeah. You haven't played the Rebirth demo yet? I thought you would have. I thought you did already. You get to play through the flashback segment, and clearly the main focus is. Clearly, the main purpose of that secondary demo was for you to play as Sephiroth. Yada yada, Amasloth, where's Sephiroth? Swords and bunny. Lay down. Lay down. Don't look at me like that.
That's your father! Nothing but a boring monster slayer! That was painful!
This boss fight sucks. All she does is move. Literally no chances. Am I really supposed to pepper her down the entire time with everything else in my kit instead of... all the unblockable shit, even though... Stop. Hey. And apparently they may have confirmed that Red 13 was just putting on a voice. Oh, well. Gameplay wise or whatever, sure, it's gonna be a cool game, but you know, people are gonna stay stuck on there. Not my Final Fantasy VII.
You're nothing but a boring monster slayer!
Can't.
You've been imitating me for so long, just to
There. Happy? Good lord, dog.
just die.
I wonder if this is going to be the kind of game that'll, this will probably be the kind of game that tells you how many times you died at the end. Seriously though, when the game is literally just this. Smash, smash, smash. Super armor through everything. Smash. Oh, by the way, she takes no damage either.
There's no pride in killing. It's mercy. Why can't you just die? You never deserve to be
Unblockable. Every attack is unblockable, not just the one that makes her glow gray, glow red.
You're nothing but a boring monster slayer. Sweet Jesus.
Like, the shockwaves have been the bane of my existence the entire game, because they're unblockable.
For so long, Jesse Rentier! You can't reach me! You're nothing but a boring monster slayer! God damn it! There's no pride when you kill me. It's mercy.
And honestly, it wouldn't be as annoying if she just took damage, but she doesn't.
You've been irritating me for so long, Jesse Rentier.
But I'm just gonna hold forward and see what happens. Ah.
You'll never match your father.
You'll never match your father in bed, teehee. You become more like your father. I guess that's what I'm doing wrong. Just hold forward and mash the R1 button. This seems to be working way better right now.
That's your father.
Get the stun gauge all the way up. So, never mind. I was just overplaying. Oh, Jesus. Phase 2.
I carry the falls in Calico. Leadership is not for you. You never deserve to be my master.
You know, when I imagine a vampire, I'm thinking, you know, Dracula. Not whatever the fuck this thing is supposed to be. Oh my god. Let's go. Free candy. The fact that they gave you invincibility after healing yourself so early in the game, that just tells me that they knew people were gonna get, like, pissy. But yeah, this is the final boss. For all I know. Why can't I sprint? I sure hope I didn't break my controller somehow. So yeah, me trying to use all my tools is what was fucking me up. I just needed to hold forward and mash R1. And maybe dodge. When it says to. Oh God.
This is it, just the idea.
Okay, I guess I can hide behind these. Oh shit. Okay, seriously. The only thing you're good at is dying! I just now noticed that this Felicity fight also doesn't have a stun gauge, so it looks like I have to work on. Hold on. Like, oh wow, it's even a Google thing. Can't sprint on final level. After using supercharged mode, I can't sprint anymore during combat. Does anyone else have this problem? There are a few areas in the game you can't just sprint. You found a lot of the ones are really frustrating. Platinum the game, but 3 playthroughs. I never want to touch the game again. It was a bug. Exit to the title and return to the game, and it was fixed. Oh God, I don't feel like restarting the whole stage though. Okay, so the game glitched on me is what I'm reading here. So that's fun. Don't you love game glitches? So it absolutely is just a buggy game. It's not unplayable, mind you, but I legitimately cannot get out of these damn AoE markers. Oh, that's the real reason why. And then, because I can't ugh! Look how close I got. I swear to God, if I... And then, like, the fact that it's also not a true dodge also annoys me.
You lost your chance, Jesse Rentier.
Ah!
You'll be lost forever.
Okay.
I'll
Like, it could also be me being a console pleb. But how do they expect you to have reactions to, like, when you see the little indicator that they're about to do a move, you're supposed to shoot them in that instance, and it's like...
You'll never be as strong as me!
Like, if the dodge was an actual, like, good dodge, maybe. Oh, aim at her face? Okay. Bump. Bump. There we go. If I do it enough times, I end up winning. Are you kidding me? Her blowback was enough. That's so dumb.
Rentier, you beautiful son of a bitch. You did it. The situation is contained, sir. The Institute's resources were finally put to good use. It was just a matter of proper management. We couldn't allow for it to be led like a small-town family business. Or even worse, to be run by a woman.
Damn.
This man continuously abused his position of power for personal gain. His poor decisions jeopardized the whole country. And for that alone, he should be put behind bars.
James, Dr. Blackwell here has shared some rather interesting information on your conduct of late. If even half of those allegations are true, I'm afraid you're done for. Mr. Rentier, your father was a great friend. Seeing your performance today, I have no doubt that his legacy is secure. I wonder, it appears we're down a Secretary of War. Ever see yourself in the capital, son?
Oh, I ain't much behind a desk.
Fair enough. Then I'll see to it that full control of the Rentier Institute is returned to you. I'm afraid only you have the, necessary skills to deal with a conflict like the one we appear to be facing.
We do, sir. We do. But to win this, we need to be bigger than ever.
And smarter.
With better protocols.
And stronger lines of communication.
Well, it sounds like you two have it all under control. You've got my
That's
full
Grover
support
Cleveland.
in any way I can provide, son. Carte blanche, as they say. The sky's the limit.
Do you think they were trying to set up for a sequel? Evil West. One of the year's best action games let down by outdated game design.
Such a wonderful place. What a shame we can't stay. This exhausting chase is now over. Such a beautiful world.
Let's see here. It's a silly game when it knows it, often telling its love on man-on-monster violence. That setup really only exists as a justification. Hold on. It's like... Shut up. That step only really exists with justification, inducing a range of monsters that got you to fight using the era-appropriate weapons. It could have easily just been zombies or aliens. It also allows a lot of liberty with the technology in world. If you're okay with vampires existing, you're going to be fine with electrical-infused gauntlets and railgun upgrades to your lever-action rifle. This is where Evil West is at its best and its worst. When you finish watching a cutscene, you're thrown into restrictive levels made up of clear encounter areas, quiet zones where you're left to look for collectibles, the occasional puzzle standing between you and getting to either one of these two areas. Though the level layouts aren't always predictable and you can navigate through them painfully so, like a game from the 360 generation, designers expect you to move around the levels in a specific way. If they say you can't step over this log, you won't be able to. And if they decide that you can airily hop between the rocks to reach a dangling chain, your character will play the canned animation that does that. With the exception of one mission, you're never given the freedom in how you explore the world. Worse still is that the game doesn't make clear which areas lock you in and which let you backtrack. I typically like to exhaust all possible routes in a level before getting to the main objective, but you rarely know which one is which in Evil West. That is what my issue was. I missed so many collectibles that way. The same spot that let you mantle one way, you can't mantle the other, whether it's due to a bug or it's because the game's intended behavior going through missions frustrating, like the game doesn't want you to spend too long poking around, despite the secrets that it's hiding. I don't necessarily find it off-putting that Evil West levels are linear. It's the way you're allowed / not allowed to move through them that's puzzling. Doom 2016 and its sequel share a similar approach to their level design, but you know you're going to be in a fight because you'd be left to your own devices. But those games allow you to fail. They allow you to chase dead ends and end up somewhere you can't access yet because you don't have a certain upgrade. Evil West railroads you too much for it to feel like anything but a video game, one hiding in an archaic core beneath its modern visuals. If you're here for the combat, if you're only here for the combat, you'll have a good time. Evil West's redeeming quality, and the only thing that makes it make or break for a lot of players is the combat. It's also the game's most thought-out component, one that ramps up excitement and difficulty throughout. Things start out simple. You can punch, juggle, and hurl enemies cannonball style towards conveniently placed TNT, caches, and spikes. Before long, you're taught to use a rifle for long range. You quickly fan a repulse hammer. Later, you'll be introduced to the double-barrel shotgun that effectively rounds out your main arsenal. Ammo recharges constantly, so you rarely have to worry about reloading. Okay. Combat flow is an area. I'm skipping a bunch of this because it's like, yeah. Each of the main weapons can be upgraded across the board. Some upgrades offer clear linear improvements, while others allow for more meaningful variations of your repertoire. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Combat flow is the one area that would benefit from some work post-launch. There are different elements at play that can make things unnecessarily chaotic, particularly when you pit it against different enemy types that each demand a certain approach to take down. The fodder can be hurled into bigger opponents, easily interrupted by a shock of your electric gauntlet, and get stunned easily. This opens them up for a Doom-like glory kill. The larger foes, however, effectively have layers of defense you have to tear through. Depending on the enemy, you need to destroy shields before you can deal any damage, while others swing their weapons so fast you need to interrupt them with a kick to keep their damage under control. Some encounters can be nail-bitingly exciting as you teeter on the edge of death, waiting for your healing ability to recharge. Others are a test of stamina. Killing that momentum, constantly trying to dodge off-screen projectiles while dealing with three shielded foes putting you in a corner, is the antithesis to the electric action elsewhere. And there you go. Go away. I don't care. I don't know what. I don't care what this is. Go away. Go away,
This
please.
focused here,
which is
You be quiet. Having played the entire game solo, I felt like some fights were balanced with co-op in mind. This is also true for certain bosses, but the game mercifully checkpoints you at every boss phase. Outside of bosses, the autosave frequency is unusually spotty. The game tells you how long ago it saved, which, while welcome, exposes a problem. Evil West doesn't save as often as you think it should. I frequently continue playing to get to the next cutscene or major event because I didn't want to repeat the last 12 minutes. If any trailer is going to sell you on Evil West, it's this one. Hold on. These sorts of issues and puzzling design decisions that add unnecessary friction to a game with this style of action. It took me 13 hours to see the credits, having missed half a dozen collectibles. If you hunt every sack or lore piece, I'd imagine it'll take you an hour or so longer to finish. I appreciate shooter games way more these days, but I doubt anybody interested in Evil West will see it that way. Flying Wild Hog clearly wants you to replay every level. I imagine people entranced by the game's combat will opt for a New Game Plus playthrough instead, or start a higher difficulty on a separate save slot. If you manage to convince a friend to buy it, you can play the game together, but there's no matchmaking or crossplay, so your only option is roping a friend into a purchase that isn't cheap. Jesus Christ. This game... Oh, they played the PC version too. They didn't mention mini glitches. Meanwhile, there's me disabling my sprint button. I wish there wasn't I wish there wasn't everything wrong with Evil West. I mean, I could make it myself, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to play this game again. Let me see here. Just an audition. Evil West is just boring. Evil West is a fun idea. Portrayed constantly. Evil West bloated, boring, and dated. Evil West reviews are wrong as fuck. Evil West everything to know. Evil West sure is evil. Ah! We gotta... Yo! Oh, by the way, I'm done. Oh, by the way, I'm done eating. We can watch this. Because we finished Evil West.
Maybe it's because we're living in the evil timeline where George Bailey never existed and Mr. Spock has a beard, but I'm currently appreciating video games as a way to experience previous, more hopeful eras from history. We can play World War II shooters to remember a time of noble camaraderie and blitz spirit, Assassin's Creed 4 to live out a boyish dream of the golden age of piracy, and of course we have today's subject, Evil West, which immerses us in the wild and lawless days of 2010, when the Xbox 360 rode tall in the saddle and people really didn't expect much from their third-person shooters. Evil West is not to be confused with Weird West. This isn't one developer exclusively making cowboy games and doing the Sonic thing where they just take the recurring franchise word and bolt a second word on the end. The two games have absolutely no relation. If you're confused, just remember, Weird is rubbing your scrotum up and down the inside of a tureen. Evil is serving gravy to your in-laws out of it afterwards. Evil West is a third-person action adventure about a government agency in Wild West times who must fight a secret war across the entire American continent against an organized race of vampires, despite only employing like two competent dudes who mostly hang out together, arguing over who has the most grizzled cowboy penis, and despite the agency's entire supply
oh man
of weapons and gadgets being constantly worn by one of those dudes, so he
Okay. I will say I feel like this game I would have quit this game. Well, no, not quit. I feel like I would have had a harder time if I didn't have access to all of the equipment at all times. Like, you know how some of these games, some action games like this be like, hey, choose your loadout, choose your weapon. Okay, have fun.
Waddles about the battlefield rattling like a dodgy shopping cart full of Lego. Said hero is Jesse Rentier, or Jesse Rentier. The voice actors never really reached a consensus on that one. Vampire hunter in the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing mold, but without the excuse of cold European weather to justify wearing the entire stock of a camping supply shop at once. Who refuses to take a desk job at HQ because he's a vampire hunter, cop on the edge, and they need him out on the streets, etc. And besides, he's got all their weapons strapped to his back, which would make it very difficult to sit in an office chair. Fortunately, the agency is driven onto the back foot by a coordinated vampire assault, and Jesse finds himself on the front lines of an all-out supernatural war, leading a now severely undermanned agency against the schemes of an insane vampire leader and the plans they have brewing behind their insidious magical glamour, or glamour. That was the other thing the voice actors forgot to compare notes on. Happily, this is a war that can be fought by trudging through linear environments, getting into conveniently fenced-off battles with strictly regimented numbers of enemy units. So yeah, it's another Ghost Train ride game where herds of wild contextual button prompts sweep majestically across the plains and then politely queue up to squeeze down narrow passages of every imaginable variety. But as implied earlier, setting aside, there's something terribly old-fashioned about Evil West that feels a bit PlayStation 3 era. A lot of that could be the story and the way it clunkily switches from gameplay to pre-rendered cutscene, where the camera zooms in too close on characters as they massively over-animate, so it looks like Paul Greengrass shooting a documentary on submarine crews with Parkinson's disease. Or maybe it's the fact that there's precisely one female character in the entire plot whose every other line of dialogue is complaining about how the boys don't take her seriously enough. Or just that the main character is a stock, squinty, grumbly badass who's...
I don't think she was that I don't think she was like that at all, but I could be wrong. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I probably wasn't paying attention. I still like Blackwell as a character, though, for real.
Usual contribution to exposition scenes is to grunt English, Doc, whenever one of his pet tech nerds starts using language roughly as advanced as that of an instruction pamphlet for an electric beard trimmer. So initially I was down on Evil West. The theme and setting and prominent crashed Zeppelin early in the plot brought back a few vestigial memories of The Order 1886 that I'd long thought solvent abuse had successfully quashed, and there's a general ramshackle vibe given off by the occasional awkward edit and frustratingly unoccasional bugs that meant I repeatedly clipped halfway into the floor and had to reload a save, either because of physics fuck-ups or the floor finally giving way under the weight of Jesse's anorak. But once I settled into the combat groove, I became aware of an upsetting sense that I was having fun against my will. It never stops being janky and unrefined, but that might be part of the appeal. It's not so much a finely crafted patisserie dessert as a big...
Okay, so, you know, as much as I wanted, I will say that much I can agree with. As much as I wanted to complain about this game, which I still am, I still had fun. It was annoying, but I had fun.
Bucket of cake, candy bars and whipped cream all smushed together, and I'm certainly not above enjoying such things, especially when bored, depressed or pregnant. If there was ever a game crying out for some kind of spectacle fighter mechanic that rewards the player for varying their approach, it's this one, because by the end your available variety of attacks would shame a battleship crewed by poisonous hedgehogs. Standard punch, uppercut, electric punch, clearing electric punch, sneaky interrupt, kick in the bollocks, parry shield, electric lasso, 6-shooters, shotgun, rifle, crossbow, flamethrower, glory kills, super duper attack with 10-minute cooldown. I haven't even gotten to the facetious made up examples yet.
Yeah, you got a lot of you get a lot of shit in this game, and honestly, I don't love this game, but they gave you so much crap. Now, if only the game was better put together, I think that's what my issue is. Like, if the game was better put together, this could have been an amazing game.
Grenade launcher, minigun, hedge trimmer, angry cat in a bag, and there we go. Plus everything has the all-important satisfying feel, especially when you uppercut a dude into the air, jump up and pound him into the exploding barrel 3 of his mates were standing. Minigun, hedge trimmer, angry 10-minute cool... lasso, 6-shooters, shotgun, rifle, crossbow, flamethrower, glory kills, super duper attack with 10-minute cooldown. I haven't even gotten to the facetious made up examples yet. Grenade launcher, minigun, hedge trimmer, angry cat in a bag, and there we go. Plus everything has the all-important satisfying feel, especially when you uppercut a dude into the air, jump up and pound him into the exploding barrel 3 of his mates were standing around for their weekly gasoline tasting. Your dude still moves around like he's got horny dogs trying to get off with both his legs, but he's also got an electric teleport and electric pull to swiftly move himself and his foes around. And it was, incidentally, the #1 cause of unwanted floor intimacy, but the intention was solid. If there's anything that brings the combat down, in the non-floor related sense that is, it's overdoing it with the big damage spongy dudes in the game's back half. Almost every boss fight was a regular enemy, usually in numbers, and poor old Jesse Rentier gives himself repetitive strain injury biffing away at them. If you keep biffing them over and over again, it builds up the stun meter, you see, and once it fills up, they stop moving for a bit, so you can continue biffing them over and over again with slightly more confidence. But there are more than a few things to like about Evil West. It's silly, overblown combat against big chunky targets, and it's fun, like covering covering yourself in grease and pogo sticking through a defrosting meat locker. Just me? Okay. Well, besides that, it frequently manages to be quite visually striking as well. I like its use of vibrant colours, which is another way it sets itself apart from Order 1886, which looked mostly like it had just had the dust blown off it after 100 years in the back room of an antique shop run by people allergic to fun. And as I say, it did feel like stepping momentarily back to the late 2000s era for a week. There's even a multiplayer option on the title screen. I can't remember the last time I saw that. A single-player game with an included, entirely separate multiplayer mode that doesn't try to awkwardly smash them together into a live service grindathon. That certainly does evoke a bygone age. Thanks for the memories, Evil West. You gonna try out the multiplayer mode then? Nope.
Said oh,
that
God.
certainly does evoke a bygone age. Thanks for the memories, Evil West. You gonna try out the multiplayer mode then? Nope.
I just love... Nope. I mean, there's no reason to. Apparently, based on what I read for the, because I was curious what the multiplayer was like, it's literally... It's basically... It's not... Well, like this person. It's not true multiplayer. Alright, let's see what it's like.
Quick disclaimer before we get into today's video. After the video we did the other day, I feel like I've got to put this one out there. The game looks absolutely tremendous and I'm so excited for it. I have been for about a year and we are definitely going to be playing it. In this video we are going to specify primarily what it is that we had an issue with the cooperative play. So make sure you listen to it right to the end because I feel like...
Let me see here.
With the cooperative play. So make sure you listen to it right to the end because I feel like a lot of you guys didn't understand where I was coming from. Anywho, with that being said, let's dive on into it. Alright then guys, what's going on? Kyle Plays here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Evil West. Now this is a game that has been on my radar for about the last year or so, and this is a game that has just recently kind of tanked my main viewpoint on it based on its cooperative play, which although it is not a mainly multiplayer game, it has focused quite heavily on it. They managed to post up an overview video with regards to that, so we're going to take a look at this today and see whether this is going to be worth your time or not. Like I stated, we posted up a video the other day with regards to this, and it got a bit of a mixed response, and a lot of people kind of flurrying down this whole solo gameplay sort of style, and that's absolutely fine. I wasn't making any knocks on a solo play, it just isn't really my main forte, and I like to enjoy games with my friends, as that's what I think is probably more important when it comes to the gameplay and the reason why a lot of people game. But that is my opinion all the same. Anyway, we're...
Yeah, well, it shouldn't take multiplayer to make a game good, in my opinion. Or to make a game bearable. Or to make a game playable. So, there has to be, like, a decent balance to it, you know?
Going to dive on into this, so if you haven't already, make sure you smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, we're going to take a look at the first clip where they actually introduce it itself. So essentially the way the clip starts off is that Flying Wildhog actually introduces the cooperative play and how it is actually in operation. It's actually quite an interesting one, although really confusing. So let's take a look at what it is.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Tomasz Gop. I'm a lead producer at Flying Wildhog, working on Evil West, and today we're stoked to give you a first look.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So this is why the audio seemed weird. I thought we were listening to this guy talk. And I was like, why? And I'm sitting here like, why aren't his, like, lips matching what he's saying? Like, what the hell's going on? That's why. Because it's another dude narrating over this guy.
At the game's cooperative multiplayer. We have designed our game to be an exciting, old-school, gore-smashing, vampire-slashing, single-player action first and foremost. Still, if you want to enjoy the entire campaign with your friend, our 2-person online co-op has got you covered. Evil West's co-op is simple and straightforward, so both players play as Jesse and only the host progresses the storyline. On the other hand, the challenge grows and some encounters have a slightly different enemy composition to spice things up. Alright, agents, the entire Flying Wildhog team wishes you a splendiferous trip to the Weird West. Enjoy the gameplay.
Now it states here that you can play through the entire campaign with your friend, and this is where the confusion is settling in for a lot of players in regards to that. So the way that they've kind of essentially made it, they've made it really simple. You both play as Jesse, and you will essentially have to invite or join up on a friend to be able to get into that play session. From that play session, only the host will actually progress through that storyline. The second player will not. They are just there for, we'll call it, the enjoyability. So let's put this into a perspective when we start looking into this and why this was actually a problem for me as an overall. I fully understand a lot of people are going to want to play this solo, and after hearing this, I'm probably going to play this solo as well, but irrelevant to it. But irrelevant to it nonetheless. If they're going to focus so heavily on the cooperative multiplayer, which they've dedicated their own video to it at this point, and it gets mentioned quite a fair amount from Flying Warthog, this is something which makes no sense to me. So say if we're in a scenario where somebody is wanting to play with their friend, they get involved, they go down the storyline about 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 10 hours, and they dive into the rabbit hole. They're about 3/4, if not maybe even less, to be fair. We don't actually know how long this game is, so it could be about halfway through the game, and then that other person who is hosting it gets bored and doesn't play it again. You then have to reprogress through that entire storyline on your own or with a different friend, with the repeat might actually be the thing that happens. This is something which is quite frustrating in regards to this. I'm not too sure why in 2022 that's actually a process they've been running down. This is where the issue lied with me mainly. I think that this is something that you guys will always kind of like lean towards the developer on with this degree.
Yeah, like, it's old. It's basically like the super old school co-op. If you remember those games, if you remember playing those games in the past, like, well, I guess by what I mean by that is it's literally just, what am I trying to say here? Old school couch co-op where there's only one file, where where you and your sibling or whatever can just drop in, drop out, and everything. But you know, yeah.
Mainly because they make the games that you play, and I think we're all becoming a little bit more accustomed to the way that developers are making games at the moment, which, although maybe the way that this is and maybe the way that everybody's getting used to, is definitely wrong. Why in 2022 we can't have a online multiplayer cooperative play where we both progress and both actually are able to save in the same spot, and then whoever hosts it loads up the position that they're in, would definitely work a lot better in my eyes personally. I just feel like it's not a really difficult thing to achieve, and is not something that you should really let miss. I don't really know how that's going to work. So this is going to be something that we're going to dive into and take a look at when Evil West actually launches later on next week. It's going to be an interesting one indeed. This is one that I really do enjoy.
Okay, so in other words, no, that's not... It's not good. It's not good co-op. God, I wanted everything wrong with Evil West so bad. No, but we get heavy rain though. Freaking heavy rain.